The National Football League sells itself as the very image of power, athletic glory, and untouchable wealth. Millions watch on Sundays, cheering for men who appear larger than life, armored in helmets and roaring crowds. But away from the field, in the shadows of that billion-dollar empire, a much darker story unfolds, one that few fans ever dare to question. What happens when the spotlight fades, when the helmets come off, and when the price of fame becomes a silent enemy? Beneath the contracts, the sponsorships, and the celebrations lie secrets of privacy battles, hidden dangers, and desperate measures to protect unimaginable wealth. This isn't just a story of touchdowns and trophies. It's a story of fear, deception, betrayal, and survival. Stay with us, because the truth the NFL doesn't want you to know is far more shocking than you think. The Spotlight Curse. Fame as a double-edged sword. For NFL players, fame is both the greatest gift and the deadliest curse. When a rookie is drafted, he inherits instant celebrity status. His name floods social media, his face appears on magazine covers, and his salary skyrockets beyond imagination. But here's the hidden cost. Privacy evaporates overnight. Fans follow their every move. Paparazzi stalk their families, and predators, both financial and physical, begin circling like vultures. Think of Tom Brady, who once had drone cameras illegally hovering over his private property, forcing him to hire ex-military security teams. Or Antonio Brown, whose chaotic lifestyle was exposed not just by the media, but by strangers who had tracked his home address online. Behind the scenes, these athletes whisper a chilling truth. Fame paints a target on your back. But the question is, how far will they go to protect themselves when everyone wants a piece of their empire? The hidden dangers, stalkers, threats, and exploitation. What most fans never see are the dangers lurking in the shadows. NFL stars aren't just cheered by millions. They're also watched, hunted, and in some cases, threatened. Take former player Steve Smith Sr., who revealed in interviews that fans would show up at his home uninvited, some even knocking at his door asking for autographs while his children played inside. Now imagine the psychological toll of never knowing if the stranger outside is harmless or dangerous. Then there's the chilling case of Sean Taylor, the Washington safety murdered in his own home during a botched robbery. His death wasn't just a tragedy. It was a wake-up call for every NFL player about the dangers of living publicly without protection. And still, the dangers aren't always physical. There are cyber threats, scams, blackmail attempts, hackers who dig into private accounts, searching for compromising photos, medical records, or financial data. In this hidden world, NFL wealth isn't just celebrated, it's hunted. Wealth as a magnet. Why athletes are prime targets. An NFL contract might look like a golden ticket, but to outsiders, it's the ultimate lure. Multi-million-dollar salaries make athletes magnets for lawsuits, extortion, and elaborate schemes. Consider Terrell Owens, who famously lost nearly all of his fortune to bad financial decisions and predatory advisors. Or Vince Young, who despite signing a $26 million guaranteed contract, filed for bankruptcy, drained by scams and reckless spending. The unspoken rule is chilling. The more wealth you accumulate, the more enemies you attract. And often, those enemies aren't strangers. They're family members, so-called friends, or even partners. Which begs the question, how much of the fortune these athletes flaunt is truly theirs to keep, and how much is quietly bleeding away into the pockets of predators? The fortress lifestyle, private security and secret measures. When wealth paints a target on your back, you don't just buy mansions, you build fortresses. NFL players and their families live in gated estates with biometric locks, surveillance cameras, and private patrols. Some, like Russell Wilson and Ciara, are said to have 24/7 armed security, with advanced facial recognition systems guarding their homes. Others hire ex-FBI agents to monitor threats, track stalkers, and even suite rooms for hidden cameras before private events. But protection doesn't come cheap. Security firms charge upwards of $500,000 per year, a small fortune just to guarantee peace of mind. Still, here's the haunting truth. No fortress is impenetrable. As one security expert warned, when fame collides with obsession, even the strongest walls can crack. So the question lingers, are these athletes truly safe? Or are they living in beautifully decorated cages, locked away from the very world that worships them? The social media trap, oversharing and hidden risks. Social media promises connection, but for NFL players, it's a ticking time bomb. Every Instagram post, every tweet, every live stream exposes breadcrumbs to predators. Players who flaunt luxury cars, designer outfits, or vacation spots often don't realize they're leaving a digital trail. A single photo can reveal a home's layout, a child's school uniform, or the exact location of a private getaway. Consider Patrick Mahomes' fiancée, Brittany, who has faced relentless harassment online, with fans dissecting every photo she shares. Or Odell Beckham Jr., whose every move is documented and criticized, blurring the line between public figure and prisoner of digital voyeurism. The question is chilling. When does self-expression become self-exposure, and how much are they really willing to risk for a like or a follow? The secret tricks, how they protect their wealth. Hidden trusts, offshore accounts, shell corporations. Behind the glamour, NFL athletes employ shadowy financial tricks to shield their fortunes. Some hide properties under anonymous LLCs, so no one can trace their real estate back to them. Others funnel sponsorship money into tax havens in the Cayman Islands or Bermuda. Even more quietly, many hire asset protection lawyers, experts who specialize in keeping wealth invisible to lawsuits and creditors. Darrell Revis, for instance, was known to use complex LLC structures to protect his multiple properties. Marshawn Lynch, famously frugal, saved nearly all of his career earnings by living off endorsements, a move that kept much of his NFL money untouchable. It's a high-stakes chess game between players and predators. And the strategies they use reveal a cold truth. In the NFL, survival isn't about strength, it's about secrecy. The dark side of brotherhood. Who can they trust? In the NFL, teammates call each other brothers. But behind the curtain, betrayal runs deep. Former friends sell private stories to tabloids. Agents pocket millions in secret commissions. Even family members leak personal information for a quick payout. Consider the shocking case of Richard Sherman, who faced public scrutiny after a private family dispute spiraled into headlines. Proof that even the closest circles can fracture. Trust for these men is the rarest currency. And once it's gone, no amount of wealth can buy it back. The NFL is a kingdom built on spectacle, athletes soaring like gladiators under the lights. But when the crowds go home, when the stadiums fall silent, the true battle begins. It is not fought with helmets and pads, but with shadows, secrets, and the constant threat of exposure. Privacy becomes the ultimate luxury. Wealth becomes both shield and curse, and survival depends not just on strength, but on secrecy. So the next time you cheer for your favorite player, remember this: behind the smiles and touchdowns lies a hidden war, one where the stakes aren't points on a scoreboard, but life, safety, and sanity. If you found this expose eye-opening, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more hidden truths, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your voice is part of the story, and together, we'll keep uncovering the secrets hidden in plain sight.